Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Bournemouth are a team that is struggling right now. They have been on a serious losing streak coming up to this.
That is true, and there's an obvious lack of confidence, which can develop into outright fear when morale and spirit is affected to this extent, Peter. Escaping this type of downturn can be helped by the first goal, obviously, and they desperately need it on this occasion.
And already we're underway here. Well, this really is no laughing matter now.
Well, I can tell you I'm not laughing. It's bad enough at the moment, but they're conceding so many goals, it could cause lasting damage too. With no sign of any corrective measures here, morale and confidence are going to continue to plummet.
Billing. Sermon. Hoists it forward. Going through. Stanislas. Looking to... Stanislas! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Gets up to head it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Stanislas did so well to make use of the little space that was afforded to him. It wasn't easy, that.
Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta goes looking. Hudson-Odoi. Bournemouth, whose manager came in for a bit of flack after their previous result.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision-making was puzzling, to say the least.
It's Fekir! Now it's Fekir. Hudson-Odoi, big chance! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
A hefty challenge, but fair enough.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Now it's Giroud. Willian. Oh, really good feet from him. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Billing did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cook drives it forward. And it's Sermon. Stanislas. Out to the left it goes. Hit into the massive leap! Caught offside that time. Conte. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, those longer balls forward are definitely having more of an impact, something that should have been resorted to before now.
Sermon, whose first half header opened the scoring in their last game. He's got it on the right now. What's on? Keeps everyone guessing. Jorginho demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Conte. Jorginho. Fekir. Giroud. And here's... And it's Conte. Giroud. Jorginho. Jorginho! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Conte. Tries a shot!
Yeah, just thinking about the goalkeeper again, he really had to be at his best, didn't he?
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So, another set play. And a real chance to break the deadlock. Just wouldn't stay down for him. Smith. Cook. Billing. Billing with a searching ball. Just brushed off the ball there. And it's Giroud. Now it's Willian. Conte. This could spell danger. Giroud. It's Giroud! Oh, that is rather wayward.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Jorginho tries to get it forward quickly. Hudson-Odoi. Now it's Fekir. Oh, great ball! That's a brilliant interception. Sermon. And it's played forward. He's pinged one through here. King showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Fekir. Out to the right. Willian. Up he gets! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Oh, fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Chelsea head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we're already back underway here.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Kante gives chase. Hudson-Odoi. That is terrific skill. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Cook. Sermon. Smith is charging up on the overlap. It is a corner. And that has been cleared. And here's Stanis, shoots! Sticks it away!
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Bournemouth get themselves into the lead.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Chelsea again hit early in the second half. It just keeps happening week after week. And it's Giroud. He's had a look. Cook gets good distance on it. Sermon. Forward it goes. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Sermon with the short one. And here's Sermon. He's gone for it! Oh, the ball's come loose! So, time for changes on both sides, actually. They've played it short. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. It's got through to him. He's got away. Can he? Oh, shooting chance! In it goes!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Diego Rico plays it forward. Plays it out to the flank. Francis crosses into the box. Could move up. And there aren't many who'd be prepared to wind up a shot from this far out. He'll fancy himself from here. Willian! Up to meet it! They've done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Diego Rico. And it's Stanislas. King.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Fekir. He could be in here. He's in! Fekir! It's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Chelsea can make their change now with a break in play.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
So the lead now is 2.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming. Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and having notched a goal already, Peter, he's not going to be allowed to run off the shoulder as much as he'll want.
Cook tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Francis. Stanislas gets it out to the wing. Cook. Has a hit! No, not quite.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Bournemouth making another change here. Conte. Pedro. The final 5 minutes. And the finish! Gosling. And it's played forward. Diego Rico. That's the throw. And here's Stanislas. Billing has been caught there, it's a foul. And it's Wilson. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chase.
Abraham has a go! It's broken loose. Azpilicueta. Wilson. Done very well to intervene. Hoists it forward. Gets the better of his man. Needed a better pass there. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. And it's Gosling. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Stanislas! That is gorgeous! About as smooth as it gets. Drama at the... And that is that. Chelsea winners after an absolutely outstanding game. Fabulous drama as they dragged it back from behind, made it happen and won. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both.
Well, a very good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, our weather forecast is somewhat less than promising. We're told to expect intermittent spells of heavy rain, which might very well impact on the quality of the football later. It'll certainly add a new dimension, especially for those players who like to keep hold of the ball. Few anxious faces hoping it will all somehow stay away, but I have to tell you that we are told is an extremely unlikely scenario. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. We have already started here. Pulisic. He's made sure that that won't get through. He's not going to get that. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Has a pop! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Barkley. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Reading are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it. And yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
Pumps it into the area. Keeper's ball. Loftus-Cheek. Chelsea, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's been taken straight back. Cuts it out. Looking to break out here. Going Pulisic! There's a goal! There is the breakthrough. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Chelsea take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. Moore, and it's played forward. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And Batshuayi! No mistake! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
A real chance to break. It's got through, has a pop! Forward it goes. And it's a Luko. Zuma gets it back. Barkley. Well positioned to make that interception.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Aluko. He's gone for it! Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. Aluko, Reading going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Pulisic. Here's the cross. A corner it is then.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Tries lifting it over. Goalkeeper's ball. Emerson. Emerson drives it forward. Loftus-Cheek. And he's cut it out. And here's Batshuayi. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Cleared without complication. Battles to win it back. Gets away from his opponent. Hudson-Odoi. Big chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
That'll be the last act of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Chelsea ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Moore gets good distance on it. Aluko tries to stroke it through. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. He's had a go! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Ah, that's an excellent try, and once he picked it up, he headed forward with real intent.
Emerson goes steaming forward. Emerson plays it forward. Emerson needed to come up with a better ball.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Loftus-Cheek. And once more they can't get through. Pulisic! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
It's got through to him. Aluko has a hit. Barkley gives chase. Hoists it forward. Loftus-Cheek, and it's played forward. Hudson-Odoi just brushed off the ball there.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Emerson gets his foot in there. Barkley. Pulisic. Back into the middle. Loftus-Cheek. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
And it's Aluko. Aluko provides an outlet. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. Reading awarded another corner. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Moore drives it forward. He's still going. Where to next? And now they can launch a counter. Room for a shot. He has it out wide now. Lobs it in gently. Good ball. And he heaves it forward. Aluko. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Reading are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't...
He's one-on-one! Abraham! Oh, brilliant goal! About as smooth as it gets. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Chelsea take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win. Looking to force his way through. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Forward it goes. Caught offside that time. Gets it upfield. Aluko looking to run onto it. Aluko. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Abraham. Pulisic. Good challenge, he just stood firm. That's a decent ball.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Abraham! Fekir. He's had that put on a plate. Aluko plays it forward. Timely intervention. Away from immediate danger. Moore with the slide tackle there. Tries to get it forward quickly. So that's it. It is all over. Chelsea have done it again. Another step towards glory. Still a fair way to go. Your final thoughts, Jim?
They're shaping fairly menacingly. There's an air of confidence.
Chelsea emerging for this crucial group game here. The tournament still in its relative infancy, but it is already developing into quite a spectacle, and that, of course, is what you expect from this, the greatest of all the tournaments. It has been terrific stuff so far, so let us hope that the trend continues here and now. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Bieland. Hoists it forward. Fekir. And it's Willian. Foot in. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Now it's Willian. Willian plays it out to the flank. Massive leap!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Pedro gets his foot in there. Boylisson. Oviedo.
Copenhagen have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Out for a throw. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Jorginho. Willian. Receives it from behind. Conte. The referee's awarded a free kick. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Marcos Alonso, he's gone for the shots! Oh, that's brilliant! He's got himself a peach of a goal! Oh, that is a bit special. Chelsea take the lead.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Boylisson. Across the field it goes. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0. And that has put a stop to that. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Back into the middle. Giroud. Defenders on the back foot. Now it's Willian. And it's Fekir. And here's Giroud. Out to the right. Tries the cross. Cleared away. Fekir. Played into the middle. The referee has given a corner. Repelled by the keeper. Conte. Oh, that's nice. And he's there to clear it. That'll be a throw-in. An unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Plays it over to the other flank. Marcos Alonso does well there, alert. And here's Willian. Willian gets it out to the wing. In comes the cross. Victor Fischer. Forward it goes. Bieland. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And that's been won straight back. Oviedo. And it's played forward. Chipped through. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Willian. Giroud. Keeper's got good distance on that. Chance to break. He's picked him out. Conte. That's not going to make it. And there's the end of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Chelsea go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to...
Willian! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Willian brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Played out to the right, and it's Fisher. Boylisson. Bieland. Boylisson. And they've been caught out here. Gets away from his opponents. Tries a shot! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Gets it back. Conte. Kante goes looking. Pedro. Marcos Alonso has come steaming up from the back for this. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Victor Fisher.
It's always a good time to register and lay down an early marker in the second half. They clearly had exactly that in mind and have gone about their business with absolutely the right commitment.
Oh, they could break here. Crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. They've managed to get it away. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Rudiger. And it's Pedro. Fekir. It's on a plate. Defence has got rid of that. Christensen gets into the right position to intercept. Going through. More than happy to take the must. Oh, real danger here. Rudiger. And the counter is on. Christensen battles to win it back. Fekir. Big chance! Decent enough try.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Copenhagen are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Boylisson tries to get it forward quickly. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Fekir plays it forward. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Hudson-Odoi. Damon-Doy. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Hudson-Odoi. Out to the right. And the ball is out of play. Boylisson. Giroud. It's Giroud! Oviedo can hoist it clear. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Chelsea with a chance here to increase their lead. And he's going direct. This could fall anywhere. Trying to get there. And it's played forward. And a shot! In it goes!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Chelsea making another change here. Giroud being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Well positioned to make that interception. Jorginho sticks in a foot to win it back. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Hudson-Odoi!
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Hits one! He scored! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
Hoists it forward. He's pinged one through here. Abraham! Shot at goal! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So now the difference is 3.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Well played, he saw that coming. Boylisson. And time is up. Chelsea a class apart. Opponents torn apart. Winners. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Willian. He's one of the best around when it comes to close control with pace, and that
has a go! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Oh, goes for goal! And that has been... and a second time! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Willian did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Milivojevic. Kelly. Milivojevic. Zaha provides an outlet. Gets the better of his man. Well, that's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. And it's Fekir. Attempts to play it through. It's out for a goal kick. Kelly. Shapes to shoot! Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Forward it goes. MacArthur, and the weighted pass. He's in space and looking for options. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And the ball is out of play. Hudson-Odoi. Abraham. Keeper's ball. James McCarthy. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Patrick van Aanholt. Keeper's got good distance on that. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Fekir, and it's Willian. Room for a shot. Abraham. He's had a goal! They've scored! Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. Chelsea take the lead.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Zaha with the crossfield ball. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Fekir. Oh, really good feet from him. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Abraham. Hudson-Odoi! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Hudson-Odoi really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Goes to finish! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
MacArthur. And it's Zaha. Zaha hurtling down that right flank. There's the delivery. And that's been levered clear. Abraham. Away from immediate danger. And it's been taken straight back. Zuma. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Into the middle. Kelly attempts a clearance. Well, they scored their first goal from a corner. What about now? Fekir. And that is going out for a goal kick. He's going after it. And here's Benteke. Milivojevic lobs it in gently. Marcos Alonso positions himself well. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Marcos Alonso, who's set up one goal so far. Kante, who's made his mark on this game, and that's sprayed out wide. Willian plays it into the box. Hoists it forward. Milivojevic, out to the left it goes. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Schlupp tries lifting it, goes for goal! He can get that clear. Hudson-Odoi. And we hit half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Chelsea leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
And it's Schlupp. Patrick van Aanholt. Gone back to the keeper. Guaita sends that a long way. Willian. Hudson-Odoi. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Keeper sends it forward. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Fekir. Fekir plays it forward. Schlupp. Patrick van Aanholt. MacArthur. Benteke spreads it towards the left. Cross from Schlupp. Jorginho tries to get it forward quickly. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Schlupp. MacArthur. Zuma drives it forward, and it's Benteke. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Abraham finds himself eased off the ball. MacArthur plays it over to the other flank. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Jorginho tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Conte. Ball's loose, who's getting there? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Schlupp. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. And the header! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it was just some wayward passing that let the opposition in then, and I have to say, a very lucky escape. You lose it there, you expect to be punished.
Patrick van Aanholt. Kelly. Milivojevic. And it's Zaha. James McCarthy. Benteke plays it out to the flank. Now it's Zaha. Zaha plays it. Massive leap!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Hudson-Odoi. And he heaves it forward. Jorginho. It's come loose. He's got away.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put...
Now it's Zaha. Zaha. Pumps it in. Up he gets! So close to drawing level.
That had a lot resting on it, you know, Peter, and he's visibly cross with himself.
But there's going to be another change here. In for a header! Another chance! Azpilicueta can hoist it clear. And it's played forward. Back to the keeper and try something new.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Milivojevic. Kelly plays it forward. Looking for space out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. And Benteke!
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Some good stubborn defending there. Azpilicueta proves too strong there. And here's Benteke. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Chelsea win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0. Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. The weathermen rarely get it wrong, and they have warned us that there is rain on its way. Shouldn't be bad enough in any sense meaningfully to impact on the game of football, but it is a factor to be taken into consideration. Plenty of other factors, of course, principally each side's concern for the strengths of the other. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages, one of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Tries to get it clear. Fekir gets it back. Conte. Loftus-Cheek. Chelsea have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Chelsea with a decent chance here, and there's little doubt about who'll take it. And so we have the first set piece of the game. And the ball's come out! And it's Azpilicueta. Willian tries the cross. Willian gets the better of his man, has a pop! And for a moment, time stood still. Repelled by the keeper. More than happy to take the muscular approach. That's been drilled forward. Willian battles to win it back. Fekir plays it out to the wing. Fekir. Good ball. Giroud goes for goal. They've scored! There is the breakthrough.
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
So we have our breakthrough.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
Hoists it forward. Loftus-Cheek. Plays it out to the flank. Christensen knocks it away. Loose ball, who's going to get that? He's had a shot! Pedro. And it's Pedro. Marcos Alonso. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0. Conte. Pedro tries... Yeah, he's fouled him there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Chelsea looking to pull clear here, and he's going. Crossbar comes to the rescue. Just off target.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
And it's played forward. Willian. Loses his balance and loses the ball. And it's Pedro. Well, he's made sure that that won't get through. Marcos Alonso. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Decent looking ball. It's Giroud! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Giroud really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Christensen drives it forward. Ball through needs to be good here. Right through the middle. That's a brilliant interception. He's got through. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. That's gone a long way up and away. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
And we hit half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Chelsea head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. Already up and running for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Chelsea are cushioned by the confidence of a narrow win in their last game. Willian tries making a foray down the right. Just brushed off the ball there. Robinson. Over to the left. Beautifully done. Robinson. And that's a throw-in. Conte. Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta hurtling down that right flank. Giroud. Drives it towards the front. Loftus-Cheek goes looking. Now it's Willian. Gets wrestled off the ball. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Chelsea are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Do have to wonder why they were holding on to the ball for so long in that part of the pitch. Willian. Just about up to the hour now. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Robinson. And it's Besic. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Pedro. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Robinson tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Willian.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Chance! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
But there's going to be another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Forward it goes. Morrison.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Willian.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really. Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Chelsea need to hold on for a few more moments. Keeps everyone guessing. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. They've played it short. Finds himself eased off the ball. Hudson-Odoi. Morrison drives it forward. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Chelsea hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two.
Hits one!
Dendoncker gets rid without sophistication. In with the challenge. Out again for a throw-in. Oh, that's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Wolverhampton have played a lot of games just lately. Squad rotation or tinkering start to become prevalent at times like this.
Absolutely. I think nowadays the science that goes on behind the scenes can tell a manager who's in the best shape, so he can use that information now to juggle his squad.
João Moutinho, and it's Raul. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He's gone for goal. Battles to win it back. Done very well to intervene. Well positioned to make that interception. Pulisic. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Jimenez gets on the end of it. Chelsea were relieved to hold on for a win last time round and go again now. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Plays it out to the flank. Cuts it out. Raul. Raul. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Oh, good interception. Jota. Jota. Oh, that's a waste. Pulisic. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's Conte. Emerson tries lifting it over. Has a goal! There it is! Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Bennett. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Pulisic. Hudson-Odoi. Well, the crowd clearly like what... He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Going through. Zouma gets it back. Zouma very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. It's gone for a throw-in. João Moutinho. Bennett. It's a throw-in. He gets past his man. Could go all the way here. Lovely bit of skill. A chance to play it in. Raul. He's had a go! He's done very well to get to that. Emerson tries to clear. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Chip through. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. João Moutinho. Chelsea are leading with half-time drawing close. João Moutinho. And it's Raul. Out to the left it goes. Jota gets into a good position. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Emerson, who's set up one goal so far. Hudson-Odoi. Pulisic. Oh, the ball's come loose. He can get that clear. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
And we've reached half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Chelsea, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time. 1-0. Roll! A real chance and a real let-off.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently.
Wolverhampton were on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions that didn't really make sense. They added confusion when he really needed cohesion.
Hudson-Odoi, over to the left. In with a header! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Kante picks it up from the goal kick. Pulisic. Hudson-Odoi. Hits one! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, I suppose it wasn't the worst attempt if you consider how far out he was.
Forward it goes. He's made sure that that won't get through. Ruben Neves. Jota. This is promising. Roll! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Emerson. Hudson-Odoi. Good ball, it's found its target. Turns and goes back. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Emerson not easily shrugged off the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Hudson-Odoi. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Ruddy sends that a long way. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Abraham. Dendoncker can hoist it clear. Chelsea have it back and they can go again. Jota. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Jota looking to get on the end of this. Jota.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
And it's been taken straight back. Has a hit! He's got away with one there. Well played, he saw that coming. Jota. And now they can launch a counter. Pulisic. And that has sent him sprawling. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Jimenez making use of the space out wide. Plenty waiting in the middle.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Abraham!
This is good ball retention and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Oh, shooting chance! Back of the net! And that should do it!
Touch. It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Chelsea take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in. Good challenge, he just stood firm. It is quite a run he's making here. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Knocks it away. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And it's Raul. Played out to the right, plays it into the box. Zuma is there and he can get that clear. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Finds himself eased off the ball. And here's Raul. Out to the right. Lovely feet. In towards the middle. Rudiger with the clearance. Ruben Neves. Conte. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Up to meet it! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Chelsea making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
And time is up. Chelsea can be very happy with a job well done, an efficient win for which the players simply did enough. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? Hello and welcome one and all Great to have you on board for our continued coverage of these group stages, and it is safe to say that we're now entering the race for the finish line. It becomes about guaranteeing a place in the knockout stage, and indeed for some at the top end of the group, finding out who will finish in pole position and who their potential opponents may be. You do sense inevitably a much greater sense of urgency from those both on the pitch and in the stands, because the margins are becoming tight. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Copenhagen have a free kick. And here's Undoy. It's Undoy! Oh, bang on target. Marcos Alonso. Barkley. Giroud. And here's Willian. Real chance! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming. And
that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Pedro. And here's Giroud. Giroud spreads it towards the left. Oh, shooting chance! Defending of the desperate variety. Marcos Alonso. Now it's Willian. Chance! Cut out in the nick of time. Has gone out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Kovacic positions himself well and cuts it out. Giroud. He's had a go! Gets it back. And here's Kovacic. Tries a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade. Giroud is an obvious threat from set pieces. He needs special attention to stop him making a run.
Kovacic, Barkley, Barkley! He's pulled off a fine save.
Barkley sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it. Copenhagen have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
That's a decent ball. Pedro turns and goes back. Oh, the ball's come loose. It's Pedro! It's anyone's ball. No goals as yet. And it's Kovacic. And here's Giroud. Giroud tries to get it clear. Cleared without complication. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Cuts it out. Oviedo. Undoy. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Away from immediate danger. Barkley tries to lift. Willian! Goal! That was easy, almost too easy.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Chelsea take the lead, 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Oviedo hoists it forward. That intervention was very necessary. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Barkley. And it's Willian. That's a promising ball. Giroud. He's gone for it! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
I actually fancied him to score then, but we should give the keeper credit for doing his bit.
Oviedo. Oviedo switches it towards the other side. And it's Giroud. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. He's through the middle. Damon Doy was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Kovacic. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And the counter is on. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Keeper's got good distance on that. It's Undoy! And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because...
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Kovacic. Raspilicueta. Bieland. Forward it goes. Oh, that's nice. Can he deliver? Great leap! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Kovacic into opposition territory. He spotted the run and played him through. Oh, that is us going for goal! It's a goal! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Bieland. Kovacic was not to be moved. Kovacic drives it forward. Raspilicueta. Got a sight of goal here. Oviedo, and it's played forward. A real chance to break. Gets the better of his man. Oh, sweet feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Giroud. What an adventurous run from a defender. Kovacic. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Oviedo trying to get there. He's had that put on. Giroud! Racing over the bar.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Hoists it forward. Good ball. Kovacic. Marcos Alonso. Pieland does well there, alert.
Copenhagen look completely out of sorts when it comes to crucial moments, Peter. They've lost composure and that killer instinct.
Just brushed off the ball there. Right through the middle. Pedro. He gets past his... It's Pedro! They are rampant! And surely that settles it. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thumped.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Hudson-Odoi gets it out to the wing. He's got away. Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta plays it backwards, and they'll try again. And it's played forward. Bieland. Hudson-Odoi. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Forward it goes. Chance to break.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Plays it back. Goes for goal. This could fall anywhere. And out to safety. And here's Giroud. Oh, they could break here. Done very well to intervene. And it's Pedro. Hudson-Odoi. And a shot! In it goes! Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
It's become a case of men against boys. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tries to get it forward quickly. Out to the left it goes. Looks to clip it forward.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Hudson-Odoi. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. He's gone for it! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Chelsea comfortable winners, a virtuoso display, utterly one-sided. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in...
Hello and welcome all as we wait for the start of a match amongst the most anticipated fixtures over the course of the entire season. A day certainly not for the faint-hearted. It is yet another edition of this long-standing conflict between two sides engaged in a never-ending rivalry. One that never has and never will lose its intensity, no matter what the context, no matter how many times these two clubs meet. The Emirates Stadium in all its glorious modernity, this symbol of new Arsenal, the Arsenal of the 21st century. We have already started here. The Curtain goes up on the latest rendition of this massively anticipated derby. And it's Aubameyang. Hector Bellerin. Pedro. Ball's out on the left now. Pedro. Now it's Willian. Kolasinac gets it away. It's come loose. And that's been won straight back. For Pastathopoulos.
Arsenal have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
And the finish! It's there! There is the breakthrough! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Christensen. And it's Willian. Chelsea disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And there's a long ball. Christensen. Willian. Conte. Kolasinac. Barkley. Tries to get it forward quickly. Jorginho gets into the right position to intercept. Hoists it forward. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And help's available out wide. Tries a shot! Aubameyang. Pedro. Oh, they could break here. Now it's Willian. He's got away. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Mesut Ozil. Hector Bellerin. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Mesut Ozil. Just brushed off the ball there. Now it's Pedro. Gets away from his opponent. It's Pedro! And that has been clubbed away. Barkley shapes to shoot! Decent enough try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Ceballos finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. For Pastathopoulos. Mesut Ozil plays it out to the flank. In comes the cross. Gets his head to it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Cuts it out. He could be in here. Barkley. Now it's Pedro. Clears it out of harm's way. And it's Conte. And he heaves it forward. Kasper Schmeichel gets it away. Barkley. Here's the delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Mesut Ozil. Defenders on the back foot. He's left his man. He's there to get rid. Dashing forward at pace. Good ball. Socrates does well there. Alert. Keeper sends it forward. And the first half is done. And there we are. Off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Papastathopoulos. Breaks on here. Hector Bellerin. Ceballos. Plays it out to the wing. And it's Kolasinac. It's got through to him. Rudiger knocks it away. Turns and goes. Has a hit! Big relief. It just needed better contact.
Mesut Ozil certainly caught it well enough, but that was never really going to trouble the keeper.
Conte.
Arsenal clearly aren't looking comfortable on the ball at the moment. Predictability has just crept into their play.
Kolasinac. Over to the left. And it's Kolasinac. Ceballos. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Arsenal have a free kick. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. And it's Kolasinac. Beautifully done. Arsenal have it back and they can go again. Hector Bellerin crosses into the area. Jorginho. Hudson-Odoi.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Oh, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Barkley. And it's Willian. Willian, that is a terrific run. Willian! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Willian simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
He's found his man. Kolasinac tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
And it's played forward. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Conte. Kovacic. Oh, sweet feet. Gets the better of his man. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Good run. Ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Ceballos with a long pass.
Arsenal are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Socrates tries to clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Yet fathom how he hasn't levelled it. A stunning, stunning save.
Now can he finish? Has a pop! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Tries to get it clear. Hudson-Odoi. Lovely feet. Werthel gets rid without sophistication.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Crosses it in. Kante gets it away. There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, and I hope for his sake that it's cramp, meaning it'll be a quicker fix.
But it appears he's going to be okay, at least for now. He's managed to get it away. And it's Kolasinac. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Willian takes control of it and he's on the move. That's a good ball to... Oh, shooting chance! Fantastic from Hudson-Odoi! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
Oh. So that's it. It is all over. Passion and panache and perseverance, and in the end, parity. A really good game to watch. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Wow, like so many of these games, that just flew by. There was great excitement in the match, and it kept everybody guessing which way it was going to turn. I think in the end, I doubt that there'll be much cause for complaint. Neither side.
Well, a warm welcome, one and all, on what has been an horrendous, a wet evening. Thankfully, this rain has been deemed to be within reasonable limits, and after an inspection and all the regular formalities, the teams were handed in on time, and the all-important go-ahead was given. Bit of disruption, of course, for those travelling in the direction of the ground. The crowds have taken a little longer than usual to get in and to settle down, but thankfully that is behind us, and we are on track. This play going for goal! Just off target.
Hudson-Odoi certainly could have and should have made more of that.
De Bruyne. Laporte. Ederson gets it upfield. Zinchenko. Chelsea have been good here at home, undefeated in the last 5. And here's Aguero.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Kyle Walker. Bernardo Silva. Laporte. And here's Aguero. And he's there to clear it. Chelsea come into this game following that derby draw. Hudson-Odoi. Hoists it high. Ederson deals with it effortlessly. And it's Sterling. Aguero. Silva. And the ball's come out. And he's there to hoof it away. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Sterling. No goals as yet. Sterling drives it forward. Gets up to head it! And it's a goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Aguero really showed good strength there. Held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
And it's Marcos Alonso. Up he gets! He can get that clear. Bernardo Silva battles to win it back. That's the throw. Zinchenko hoists it forward, cuts it out. Hudson-Odoi. Oh, he's found him in space. Referee's given a throw. And here's Fekir, and it's Loftus-Cheek. Out to the left it goes. It's a decent, massive leap! He scores! They have come roaring back. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Zinchenko. Over to the left, and help's available out wide. Tries to get it clear. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Can't get the better of his opposite number. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending.
Too much elaboration and not enough penetration. No damage likely.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Bernardo Silva. Delivery from Walker. Too much distance on that. Zinchenko positions himself well and cuts it out. Now it's Aguero. He's got away. And here's Sterling. He's got away. Sterling. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And it's Fekir. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. Zinchenko. Some clever work on the flank.
Yeah, they seem to be encouraging both fullbacks to ease inside, so we'll keep an eye on that to see if it all works out.
Stones. Laporte. Hudson-Odoi. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. And we are up to the break.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers...
It's Aguero! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Sterling. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Sterling. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. De Bruyne with the short one. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And it's Walker. Looking to get within range. Kepa can pick that up. What an adventurous run from a defender. That'll be a throw. Hits one! He can pounce on that. And he's straight offside. Stones. Kyle Walker. What a throw in. Walker swung over. And that has been clubbed away. It's a great ball. Silva. Has a pop! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Up to meet it! And that's caused a worry or two.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Zuma tries to get it forward quickly, and it's played forward. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Sterling plays it in, and it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Abraham. Now it's Fekir. Fekir showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Conte shapes to shoot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Marcos Alonso, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Out of play for a goal kick. Kyle Walker. David Silva goes looking. Zinchenko. He's looked long this time. Cleared without complication.
Aguero really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Silva. Now it's Sterling. Silva. And it's Bernardo Silva. Ball's gone out of play. And he just whacks it away. Walker. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And here's De Bruyne. De Bruyne. And it's Walker. Finds himself eased off the ball.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
De Bruyne gets it back. Plays it out to the flank. Room for a shot. Referee has seen that as a dive.
it's a good spot. I think the replays will prove he was 100% correct with that decision.
Forward it goes. Oh, good interception. Otamendi.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
He's come loose. And that's been one straight. Aguero! He's done very well to get to that.
Aguero really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
So here comes a substitution.
I think this is going to add an entirely different dimension to their attack now. They've got the physical presence, they've got a real aerial threat, and it looks more promising from here. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Loftus-Cheek. Turns and goes back. Rodri drives it forward. 4 extra minutes added on. Bernardo Silva. He gets past his man. Tries to get it clear. Zuma could move up a gear here. Rodri does well there. Alert. So that's it. It is all over. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. They have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Well, a quick look at the opposition, and results really have not been good for them at all just recently. They haven't won at all in the last three.
No, there's no hiding place, Peter. This is becoming a little too serious, and with the usual sound bites being...
Abraham! What a wonderful goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Chelsea go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Now it's Christian Atsu. Christian Atsu was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's played forward. Rudiger with the foul. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Chelsea have been scoring with pleasing consistency. Goals in each of the last 5 games. Pedro drives it forward. Darlow sends that a long way. Newcastle seek a performance here which reflects rather better on the boss. He's taken a fair amount of criticism in the wake of the last game.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions that didn't really make sense. They added confusion when he really needed cohesion.
Bentaleb. Kante gets his foot in there. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Abraham. Hayden cuts it out. Yedlin. Has he found his man? Pulisic. It's Pedro!
Pedro weighed up the options and picked the wrong one.
Federico Fernandez tries to locate someone up front. And it's Richie. Tries to dink it, shoots! That's a half-decent try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Rudiger. Pedro plays it forward. Abraham! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Just so calm under pressure.
Abraham really showed good strength there. Held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
Chelsea grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
A buccaneering run from the defender. Shot at goal! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Christensen goes looking. Pulisic. Pulisic! Disappointing finish in the end.
Pulisic certainly caught it well enough, but that was never really going to trouble the keeper.
Pulisic. There's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Pulisic. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. He's gone for goal. Lacking in accuracy.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Hayden. Tries to get it forward quickly. Pulisic. It has got through to him. Gets into a dangerous position. Christian Atsu. Rudiger. Jorginho. Pulisic. Chance to shoot. Pulisic! And that's off target.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Brings it forward. And it's Pedro. Oh, good take in a good area. Could be thinking about it. It's Pedro! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
And there's the end of the first half. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Chelsea 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. Pedro! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Forward it goes. Jorginho. Conte. He's off on a marauding run. And he's cut it out. Hoists it forward. Well positioned to make that interception. Yedlin sends it forward. And there's a long ball. It's a brilliant interception. Jorginho. Marcos Alonso brings the ball forward. And again, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Time for a change in personnel. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, now that he's scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere.
Pulisic! In it goes! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Chelsea tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Bentaleb plays it out to the wing. Cut out in the nick of time. Has a goal! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, I just think that's really good management, introducing one of his younger players when the pressure's totally off, just allowing him some valuable, easy on-field experience.
Had a shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Yeah, maybe the circumstances are beginning to heap on the pressure because they're trying to force it.
Rudiger plays it forward. Hudson-Odoi finds himself offside. Bentaleb. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Conte. Abraham. Out to the right. Fires it in low.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Yedlin. Lejeune. Bentaleb. Hayden. Yedlin drives it towards the front. Timely intervention. Abraham. Federico Fernandez does well there. Alert. Pulisic. Hudson-Odoi. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Keeper sends it forward. Yedlin. And it's played forward. Christensen. Hit long and direct. He's there. Pulisic! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Abraham. Javi Manquillo. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Manquillo tries to get it forward quickly. He's left his man. That's a good... Hits one! Forward it goes. Out to the left it goes. He's played him through. Hudson-Odoi. And it's Rudiger. Incoming cross. And he's there to cut it out. Conte. Kante gets it out to the wing. Fernandez. And it's Muto. Loose ball, who's going to get that? And now they can launch a counter. Kante gets it back. Hayden gets it back. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Javi Manquillo goes long. He gets... and Muto! Oh, denied at the last. And there goes the final whistle. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
Chelsea can do it tonight with a win. 3 points would make them safe and into the knockout stage. A chance to prolong their stay amongst Europe's elite clubs. And they won't need to worry about lack of support. Really well represented on the night. The faithful have turned out in good numbers. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Goes for goal! In for the pieces! Goal! Lyon! And the game springs instantly to life. Kepa did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
I might sound a little harsh here, but the keeper, I felt, could have done a better job in ensuring that ball didn't go back out into the danger area.
Lyon go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Aimed in towards the centre. Defending of the desperate variety. Clears it out of harm's way. And it's Barkley. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Willian! Against the crossbar. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Barkley. Good ball. Hudson-Odoi! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Hudson-Odoi simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Goalkeeper's ball. Emerson. And it's Fekir. And here's Willian. Gets wrestled off the ball. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Kovacic. He's had a go! That's a half-decent try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Chelsea are seeing plenty of the ball at the moment, but still they trail. Raphael. Chelsea have to win if they're to make it. Played out to the right. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. And it's Fekir. That's gone a long way up and away. What a throw in. Azpilicueta. And here's Giroud. Out to the left it goes. And here's Willian. Barkley. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Giroud is an obvious threat from set pieces. He needs special attention to stop him making a run.
Raphael is there to heave it away. We're in Adelaide. It's being played forward. Fekir, and it's Willian. Cuts it out. Denier. Raphael. And it's Rain Adelaide. Done very well to intervene. Fekir. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's made sure that that won't get through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Barkley. Willian. Now it's Giroud. Now it's Willian. Back to the keeper and try something new. Gets it upfield. Barkley. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Chelsea are trailing here with the first half almost done. Raphael. Across the field it goes. And here's Willian. Let down by a lack of accuracy. He's through, now is he in?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, that is lovely footwork. And here's Fekir. It's Fekir! Dispatched clinically. They are right back in business.
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Chelsea grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Look, this is not for...
There's the whistle for half-time. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. To look back on the first 45 minutes.
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Already up and running for the second half. Fekir just brushed off the ball there. Tries to get it forward quickly. Rudiger. Emerson. And it's Fekir. And here's Willian. Willian. He's gone for it! Marvellous goal!
Well, when one or two others were maybe a tad slow at restarting this game, then up steps a big character who was simply switched on and bright, and he sparked another advantage for his team at an important stage. It augurs well.
Giroud with a predatory goal.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Fekir. Now it's Giroud. Hudson-Odoi. Now it's Fekir. And here's Willian. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Dashing forward at pace. Hoists it forward. Hudson-Odoi. Gets away from his opponent. Room for a shot. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Emerson really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Knocks it away. Fekir. Fekir, great leap! Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though. Everything they would have spoken about in that dressing room during the break has a greater chance of happening thanks to the early goal. It's the perfect platform now to go on and try to win it.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Hudson-Odoi. Giroud, who's made his mark on this game, plays it out to the flank. Fekir. And he heaves it forward. Chance to break. And it's played forward. And he's onside. Going for goal!
Lyon showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
And it's Fekir. Giroud. Barkley. Here it is now, surely! And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Keeper's got good distance on that. Traore. We're in Adelaide. He gets past his man. Rudiger, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. It's got through to him. Good clearance and very necessary. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling... Has a hit! It's in! Lyon are level! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
This is quite a battle.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Timely intervention.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Denier. Well, what about it? Chelsea are hurt by just about the final punch. Raphael. And it's Reign Adelaide. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Giroud. And it's Traore. Emerson battles to win it back. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Fekir. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Gets the better of his man. Oh, good, goes for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work.
Emerson is holding his leg there, a worrying sign.
Yeah, his pain is now pretty obvious, Peter. He's not the type who pulls up unless something's hurting.
But it appears he's going to be okay, at least for now. Has a pop! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
up for a header! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Decent looking ball. Going through. Batshuayi. Batshuayi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper. Well, that leg is really bothering him, isn't it? And he might struggle to continue.
Yeah, I think he's going to have to come off here.
So he is to play no further part. Header! It's bounced out! Yes! He's done it! And that may just do it! Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Chelsea take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Forward it goes. Rudiger gets it back. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And through to the goalkeeper. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Chelsea have booked their berth in the knockout stage. What a prospect for them. A job really well done so far. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, that is one big weight off your shoulders now. Progress that was well warranted if you consider the performances to this point. And I think with the pressure off, they can already start their preparations for the next step, which puts them in great position.
Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal? Well, real chance! He's delivered all right! First blood drawn.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
He's put himself now in position to compete for the top scorers title. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, that's where he wants it. McTominay, and it's Juan Mata. And the shot!
Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And it's hoisted clear. Abraham. Willian. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be outmuscled. It's gone out for a throw-in. Hoists it forward. Chelsea have been good here at home, undefeated in the last 5.